what would you like to tell our listeners about Ukraine, about UKU, and about the prognosis for the future? What do you see happening in the next few years, in the next few decades in Ukraine, and how do you see UKU playing a role in that?
So I don't have a crystal ball, and I always try very hard not to predict the future. But I really do believe that if UKU can continue to produce class after class of graduates who are not only experts in their fields, but also have some deep commitment to rebuilding and remaking and reforming their country, and if you can find ways of encouraging them to found similar institutions in the future, I see a really hopeful future for Ukraine. I mean, it's a country that's come a really long way. It's a country that's overcome incredible obstacles, and this should give Ukrainians a real sense of satisfaction, and it should give the Ukrainian diaspora also something to be proud of. I mean, I know wasn't always an easy country to be connected to. Back in the 1970s and 1980s, nobody knew where it was. In the early years of independence, it was a turbulent, difficult place. It's been on the front pages, not always for the right reasons, especially even in the last couple of years. But it's we actually, some of the polling we did on the project that the media project I was working on there showed that actually Ukrainians are optimistic, and they're more optimistic than a lot of their neighbors. And they have a feeling, I think they're beginning to sense that the country is, on its way up, and that feeling of being on its way up, I think will produce increased stability and I hope prosperity in the future. So I have good feelings about Ukraine.